long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched. As I look down upon my friends, or who I thought was my friends, and I float up to the sky, I see Chunk Gunderson's face wait to greet me in the great beyond. Why is it so hot up here?
Welcome back, listeners, to the 20th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the party was driving on the road towards Houston when all of a sudden their truck just went into a ditch that was down the middle of the road, and they saw an outline of what appeared to be a woman and a small child in the little that thing where there's light behind them somehow from somewhere, a silhouette. But no one knows where the light source is from, so you can't see what they look like, but you just see the shape. And the truck is in like a 3-foot deep ditch.
Shit.
Yeah. Dramatic effect.
Mm-hmm. Can we get the CCR cassette tapes out of the truck, or are they everyone by the muds?
You know what? It looks like the tape deck has lodged itself so that the tape deck is stuck, and CCR will be on repeat for eternity as long as the...
Born in the Bayous?
Just side A.
Just side A.
Okay,
yeah.
side A.
Yeah, Bad Moon Rising.
Okay.
Yeah. Things like that.
Is it the greatest hits tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Before we go forward and see who these characters are, how are my squadron of animals?
Yeah, who's driving and where?
Well, we're walk-ins because
So,
we don't have a car. But how is Agnew Sparrow?
The sparrow is... Do you have a cage, or is it just on you?
It's on me. I got it in my hands.
Dex check.
What do you mean, Dex check? It's my sparrow.
Well, when your truck smashed into the ground, 19. It might have flown out of your... It didn't, so you still have it in your hand.
What about my bald eagle, Tom Brady? Is my
dead.
eagle... No, it's not.
It died in the crash.
It died in the crash.
I want high-low on that. And don't lie to me.
It's super dead.
You know you will.
I did roll a 93, but no. It just, when the impact caused it to fly away, it's flying around in the dark. You can hear it.
Okay. And what about Kenneth?
Which one's Kenneth?
Kenneth is my armadillos.
It's in a ball on the floor.
Yeah. Good. Okay. I'm going to pick Kenneth up and put him in my pockets.
Okay.
And I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out of this
You got
car.
a lot of loose pockets?
Yeah.
Because armadillos are, like, a fairly sizable
Yeah,
rodent.
I mean, I got,
He's
wearing
jean coats.
He's wearing jinkos.
Like
my
a
friend-
volleyball.
my friend Mike.
He's wearing parachute pants, obviously.
Well, my friend William showed me how to use as many pockets as possible.
Okay.
So one thing
See where that got him? Dead.
Well, I did put a slug in his ear.
Well, he was probably going to die anyway. I mean, yeah, he was pretty... We brought him back
What about Charlie's Eagles?
4 times.
Yeah, I'm assuming my
Eagles,
eagles
but
are also
Charlie's
flying
Eagles?
around. Charlie's Eagles. That's adorable. I'm naming them those names when I find out what they were.
One of your eagles is flying around. The other one just latched onto the seat that you're in and just sort of leaned forward a bit, and then...
Its head's like super
comes back.
stable. When
Yeah.
the body moves. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Like an owl, but an eagle.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, your 2 eagles. One is flying around with the other one, and then
3.
that one's... Oh, that's right, you have 3.
I have 3.
You have 3 eagles.
I think
Yeah.
you could probably lose one in the crash.
Two of them were flying around.
Hey,
Hold on, you got 3 eagles?
You got 3 eagles flying around in
Aren't
the
they
dark.
very territorial?
Well, these were all trained by the same people, so
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're cool.
So Jenna's Eagles kill Phil's Eagles.
no,
Yeah.
come on.
Is that what
Because they're
No,
territorial.
the Eagles never killed Tom Brady's.
If the Eagles could kill Tom Brady, they would on the field.
Yeah.
they were
So
right.
cheers in Philadelphia.
squeals.
So yeah, you got 3 eagles flying above you. You got armadillo in your pocket.
We got
sparrow in your
CCR
hand,
playing on the radio.
CCR playing.
I mean, why we gotta go anywhere else? Just
Yeah.
seems like
It's Americana at its finest.
America.
Feast just starts punching the tape deck until it stops. For the love of God.
It's reinforced. It's got a
Yeah.
it's got a cage.
I only got a 6, so I just hurt my hand.
You break your hand.
Ow! Goddamn military jeep.
Don't try to fuck with John Fogerty. He bites back.
Until
It's
they,
like a roll bar.
until
but
they
it's
sue
for
him
the
for sounding like
tape deck.
himself. What an idiot.
All right, I'm gonna collect myself and get out of this car.
Okay.
Charlie. Is Charlie
Yeah,
awake?
Yeah, they're
I'm
all
gonna shake her. Charlie.
I'm
staring at
I'm real. I'm
I
real
know
sorry.
you're
Like,
real. I've been dealing with you the longest out of everyone, Charlie.
I gotta say, this is better than the last time that I drove a car. So, you know,
I think you should collect your pets.
Why? What happened the last time you were driving a car? Says
this is
Fuse.
a plane accident.
Story
We won't
time.
talk about it.
There was a
Plane
plane.
accident?
Hold on. You caused a plane accident as you were driving a car?
Well, no, I didn't cause it. It did actually happen onto my car. So,
Oh, wow.
well, truck technically, but that's fine.
Okay.
A plane crashed into her truck
That's what I'm getting.
and she lived?
Yeah. She yeah. She's probably
So
alone,
you
I guess.
guys have seen this silhouette for like 5 minutes
I
just
know,
standing
but-
there and you guys are just ignoring it
Talking
like going
about
about your
CCR and Eagles.
business? Okay, just checking.
We just took, that was only like 10 seconds.
They,
we just took stock
they
of
haven't
where our Eagles
attacked
were.
us yet, so, you know.
The Eagles? No, they have not attacked you yet.
Oh, God.
Give it a moment.
Why don't the Eagles just take us to San Antonio? Like, Sauron wouldn't even be aware.
That's true.
True.
They're super fast.
They're the small versions. They can't pick you up. You're a little yeah. Maybe if you got
Well,
like 1,000, 2,000 Eagles, maybe they could pick
2,000
up this car. Maybe.
Hey, little kid.
I'm 8.5. I'm
You
not
want-
little.
Do you have any pot?
Well,
I wish I did. No. Portia won't let me have any.
What?
You
What?
would ask a child for recreational medicines, and you see me standing right here?
Get them, Portia.
We couldn't
How
really see
dare
you.
Rules and regulations on them.
Let's go. We were checking on them. Clearly, they're fine.
She
These
lived.
people obviously need structure.
Oh, for those of you who are not aware by now, we're joined once again by the wonderful Chelsea Bytes, reprising her role as Portia. I'm sure she's gotten much kinder in her time in the wilds.
Portia, these guys have the casual bearing and vacant stares of people that are only alive by chance.
Oh, yes, very clear. You've learned so much in our short time together. Are you all okay?
We got a car.
well,
That you have summarily destroyed.
Portia, how'd you survive your time in the wastelands?
Good to see you're alive.
Oh yeah, that too.
yeah.
Super good.
Why,
I think
thank you.
I think
No
Clint's dead
thanks
though.
to whatever blunder you all got yourselves into, I had to scrape and steal and survive like any other creature, just waddling through all of this mud here.
As she stares at the
You
child.
captured
Yeah.
an
One of us.
Chelsea, I have a question. Whenever you stole stuff, did you hit yourself with a post? Because that's the
No,
rules.
Clint's dead. There's no more post.
I know, but like she was by herself, so did she just take up the mantle?
What
Clint would understand.
Okay.
This is not within the confounds of our previous settlement.
Okay.
Things have changed, but
Okay.
I did ever have licentious thoughts.
the
did.
wasteland. The
I
wasteland
did give
changes.
myself penance.
Yeah, there's no objective morality, idiot.
What is that? Your whipping boy? Is that where your penance?
He's wearing a leather daddy suit.
Oh, no.
No.
My
I didn't even know
penance
they
is
made it on my
my own.
side. It's weird.
It's
Voice in
very-
head. He's 8.5.
It's really comfortable.
Just saying
though.
it's more for the authoritative part. He's just
I'm
beating
more-
people.
I'm more into self-flagellation. I was raised Catholic.
Yeah, tracks.
However you, whatever your fancy, whatever your beliefs, my penance is my own and none other. But I have been watching this child. What is your name again?
I'm Aiden. I told you that like a million times. I'm Aiden Brayden Crazy.
Names don't matter in the
It is a
wild.
super forgettable name. It's not.
You
her fault.
failed the test! We have no name! We are the wild! I just looked down at this.
I can't be contained.
How do you spell Aiden?
So, is he Oscar then? If you guys are wild, or
AIDEN.
That's what I thought. All right, sweet.
That joke was too good. You didn't get enough credit for that joke. Good joke. Hey, good little bud.
I had English class once.
You did take English class once. Good job, bud.
Are you all doing well? It's been a while since we've last seen each other.
I mean, we're getting by. The town that we was in got overran.
Yeah, the zombies killed our town. There's no more Taco
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Sorry.
We took a job from the council,
Yeah.
and now we're hired men and lady for the councils.
Yeah, I guess we kind of took your job.
Oh,
Did Clint make it?
Oh no!
Super dead.
I'm
He was-
sure he did. Oh, come on, y'all.
He was the first one to go. The town folks saw that they were getting overrun, and they all decided to help the zombies take down Clint.
They crucified him on his own 2x4s.
We coulda
I'm not
used-
laughing. I'm crying profusely.
They could have used the wood, but I mean, it seemed like the appropriate thing to do.
It's okay, Portia.
Clint.
Was Clint your husband?
He was just a very respected co-worker. You'll understand
Yeah, I had one
when
of them
you get
once.
older.
I don't want a job.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Portia, there was none of him left. They totally ripped him apart, and you know, if you open up a belly, it's like spaghetti. And they kind of just had a full family course meal of old Clint.
Dr. Booth, you are just as insufferable as I've left
Oh, well,
you.
you know, I've only gotten worse since we've seen each other. But hey, look, on the brighter side, I have some new companions. And I hold up my sparrow.
It's
There-
thrashing, trying to get away.
I mean, it's not going anywhere. The last time, I let something leave, it kind of had its face melted off. I'm not saying that's your fault that we lost Cliff, Portia, but I'm just saying this is Agnew. And then I hold up my Pokeball that is my armadillo. And look right here. This is old Kenneth, and he's no, don't be scared, because only 20% of armadillos carry leprosy. The odds are in your favor.
That's a good point. I should probably check to see if Ken.
Only
No.
20%.
I have not been able to forget your infatuation with animals. Whatever happened to your horse?
Oh, hold on. And I go into my book bag. Oh, you mean this one? And I take out the severed
Rotting?
head
Horse
that
head
is
is
rotting
and
of
full of maggots.
corpse.
It's got to be just basically a
I
skull with a
still
little
got
bit of
it,
dried
yeah.
meat on it at
Real
this
bad,
point.
you know.
I tried
There's
to
a
do
lot
this.
of good meat left on that.
Well, I know, but
Wasteful.
it's not wasteful. Be a little boy. I mean,
Portia,
you can.
he's wasteful in the wasteland. We don't waste.
We do
Waste
not.
I'm gonna
Land
waste you in a
not,
second,
land not.
child,
It's a
if you
very
don't shut
important
up.
lesson. That's very true. Aiden? Is your name Aiden?
Yeah.
And
yes.
Jen?
Still. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure. We do not waste in the wasteland. It's a very important lesson I've taught this young one.
I'm a sponge. You can just put information in me, and I'll just suck it up.
And talking through the decomposing head of Corpsey, I'm more stable than you are, little boy. See, I mean, we kind of have a thing going on. I tried stand up for a little bit, but people seem to just hate it. So I dropped it and just kept it all up here.
You
in
went
my,
towards puppetry.
well, yeah. I mean, it's more like a Jeff Dunham-esque thing where only dumbasses enjoy this kind of comedy, but I find it funny.
I'm sorry.
And Vista likes it.
I'm sorry, but Portia says that my ability to appreciate pun jokes won't develop until I hit puberty.
Well, let's hope that you make it that long.
We will see that our young mind does. What are you all doing around here other than delivering horrible news?
Getting wasted in the wasteland.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, but I mean, we were heading to. We stopped for a second to
Played some golf.
play. Well, hold on,
yeah?
we're getting
Yeah.
there. We tried to get them alligators so we can make pauldrons of their heads. That
Feaster
didn't
shot me a
work
couple
out.
times, I think.
Yeah, then we played a round of golf. The front nine only.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to Houston. You see.
You would have liked it. It was
I
like
just have
punishment
to
golf.
ask, do you even understand golf?
I do, yeah.
I understand. I did pretty all right.
And if you got a bogey, they like shot you. So you would have liked it. It was punishment golf.
And if you got an eagle,
Yeah.
someone else got shot, and then you were gifted an eagle.
Yeah. That's how William died, actually.
Oh, you have a lot of eagles.
They just kept picking William to get shot.
The
Over and
gods.
over.
The
It
gods
wasn't
picked
random.
William.
Come on.
The great thing is that when you're on the ground floor, everybody's your equal.
Speaking of the ground floor, I found little Adrian here in a trap of my own.
I was
What?
on the floor.
Where did you... How did you end up in my trap anyway?
My parents are dead, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, all right.
That doesn't explain anything, but waste not, want not your words, I
It's
guess.
the beginning of the story. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, as you can
if you
see,
didn't
it's
put
been
so much-
quite difficult.
If you didn't put so much delicious horse head meat in that trap, I never would have gone in.
You know, you stay away from my decomposing corpsey.
I mean,
I'm
if you
going to
like
get that horse head, old man.
if you like horse heads, you're gonna
Please
love
keep
pony
that.
bottles. They're kid sized.
Keep an eye on that horse head. He's got
What's a
quite
pony
problem.
bottle, Portia?
What did you say?
He said I'd like pony bottles. It sounds fun.
Don't speak to him that way. We have to keep and cobble together as much of his purity as possible. It's
I've got
nothing.
purity.
Nothing. Well,
Sometimes I think about girls, though.
we
All
don't
right,
speak
that's
those
our
things.
cue.
Portia,
Keep that to yourself.
your base of operations is actually about a mile down the road. You've been holed up in the Texas Crawdaddies
Oh my god.
seafood store, or what
I'm
used to be a
not.
seafood store.
I'm not triggered right now because if
Me
you call
neither.
them crawdads, you are from like the Midwest or you're
Yeah,
from the
no
North.
shit. What
I
the
don't
fuck
know
is
you.
this?
Called
I'm
crayfish,
I'm
sir?
looking at a map, and it's called Texas Crawdaddies.
You know, you could have called them Texas mudbugs or something, but it's
That's
cool.
the name of the store. I'm looking at it.
Are
I don't
are
know
we being
that
sponsored
store.
by Texas Crawdad?
No,
Yes.
it's just what was on.
Gotta
It was
be.
right next to the road, and I
if
thought it
you're
was
looking for
funny.
a good, if you're looking for a good holiday gift, head on over to
Texas Crawdaddies.
and enter promo code Botched for 20% off of all gift cards. Nothing says I love you like sucking the head of a fish,
Boiled fish.
and getting some
mud
meat in the
bug.
meantime.
Of a
That's
mud bug.
That's promo code Botched.
I guess they're crustaceans, not fish.
You'll
Boiled
get 5% off of 100 pounds of crawdads.
Are there? So I have to ask for details. Are there literal just like pounds of just rotted crawfish in
Yeah.
there? Oh,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
This is
It was
wonderful.
barely boarded up when you first arrived, and yeah, it just reeks of rotting crawdads
Oh, so
and
we
other
stink.
shellfish.
Oh, we stink bad. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Keeps
100%.
the
course.
fungus away.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
fungus monsters don't smell you because all they smell is rotting.
Perfect.
You know.
That
If
works
you've
for
never
us.
had a crawfish boil on a Saturday and not had your garbage picked up till Tuesday, you can't appreciate how horrid this smell is.
It's actually awful.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a con.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
enjoy
gonna
that
hate it.
stench a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boof is into it.
Now, if I
Yeah.
could somehow like bottle that and just drink that smell all day, that
Oh, day boof.
Oh, you want that?
Oh, day
Oh,
Boof.
the craw.
You just
Yeah,
like
and-
the ammonia just breaking out and falling. Oh, ugh.
So
yeah.
that's where you've been staying, and like I said, it's only
great.
about a mile up the road. But yeah, that's where your base of operations has
No,
been.
Aiden, you know the formation. We're going ahead. Everyone, you can follow us back, but
I go in front. It's called Operation Human Shield. Portia taught me.
Shouldn't
it's
we
very
like
useful. It's
get
very,
our-
it's very useful.
get our truck out of the ditch?
Are you equipped?
Well,
Do you need help?
I don't know. Is there beer at the Craw House? Because beer muscles exist.
You can drink in the smells of rotten crawfish.
I was going to say, if you drink the rotted fluids of the crawfish, you'll probably get something similar to drunk.
I mean, you can ferment shrimp husks into
That's true.
kimchi, so
Yeah.
it could be good. I mean, Feaster used to work in a sea town, and he kind of lived in like a trap house, so he's used to gross stuff. So
Now, let me ask you, Voice in Head. Do they have, like, any kind of delivery trucks at this restaurant? That we can maybe hook up a tow and
That's
pull
a
our
good idea, yeah.
car out?
It looks like there's a couple of trucks, but they're pretty run down, and they have some fungus overgrowing them, mostly the cab area. So
okay,
But-
so we'll
None
get
that
some of
you
the
could
fish
use.
juice.
you might be able to get them up and running.
Use the fish juice to clean the fungus, because the fungus monsters stay away from it apparently. Right?
Well, you
Yeah,
do what you must. If
Or
you need
ignore it.
help taking the truck out of the ditch that you so well aimed for, then we may provide assistance. But
Yeah, who was driving, by the way?
I mean, I don't want to talk about it.
Charlie was driving. Now, look, hold on.
Grooving to CCR too
But
hard?
you heard it through the grapevine.
your aim has not improved today.
It doesn't help that
Listen,
her gas
I would
leg
like
is
to
shot.
say that I was aiming for the ditch, but
Oh,
all right, I was aiming for the ditch. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Now, Charlie, if we get this car out of here, you're gonna be able to fix that up right good, yeah?
I work with wood.
So, yeah, is that a yes?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
I'll do it.
really calloused hands.
Thank
Don't
you.
comment on their hands. Just
Oh,
Yeah.
was that an
I
insult?
only have one of them. And I shake my
Oh.
bone saw at him.
That's fair.
I look and I say, why are you all going to Houston?
I think it's classified. Is it classified? Are we
it's
supposed to
super
tell people?
classified. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classified?
I think we're on a higher pay grade now.
Are you?
Hold on, time out. Charlie, do you still have Portia's notebook?
I do. Yeah.
Good. You should take it out and write stuff down on it.
It's just pictures of boobs and
Yo,
dicks.
shut up. Come on now. Yeah, this is, I don't think we should be talking to someone without your someone who doesn't
mean-
have the clearances we do.
Technically, you're a no-call, no-show, so I think they might have fired you.
She's Section 8, right?
That's a different thing. AWOL.
She's AWOL.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Section 8, isn't that
I only-
released based off
Low-income
of
housing,
mental?
Yeah, it's,
work stuff is so boring. This is all adults talk about.
Be quiet.
Listen.
We'll get back soon. Adults are speaking.
Okay,
Who has my binder?
I crave your maternal
You don't know?
influence, Portia.
You don't know.
Oh, you know the right words.
She can smell it though.
Oh, who has it? I can't see it, but
You're
I can
not
smell
sure.
it.
you
I'm
have
not
no
sure.
ideas.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I don't even know. I don't even know who has
Yeah,
it.
you don't
Okay.
even know if any of them do have it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just like classify. Well, good luck figuring out what classified information you'll need to find or do or whatever. Let's go, Agent.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna follow.
Where are we going?
We're going back
To the fish
before
base.
These
Back to the
people
future?
made a ruckus. No, we're going back to our hideout. Shh.
Oh yeah,
To the
I love that place,
back to the Bouillabaisse.
and I'll never tell where it is.
Excuse me,
Not
Bouillabaisse.
even if they rip all my toenails off and feed them to me.
Oh,
You don't
what's
have
the,
to
dark?
get that script.
is there?
Agent.
What time of day is it?
It's nighttime.
What's that moon look like?
A waxing gibbon.
Yeah,
It's a waxing gibbon. I know what that looks
Sure.
like.
Given.
it's a waxing
That's
given.
perfect.
I'm an educated man, and I don't know your.
Is it a waning crescent yet?
Sure, let's go with the waning
a
crescent.
toenail?
It's a crescent moon. It
gibbon
looks
is
like
a
a toenail,
primate.
yes.
Oh, it's harvest season.
Oh, no.
But a thick toenail, not a
Yes,
thin toenail.
I understand,
Oh,
but
God.
it's harvest season.
On
Sure.
this toenail.
It's a red toenail moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
Mom
good
used to
moon's
say that's-
rising.
Well, a
Mom
red
used to say
toenail
that's
moon
God's
means
thumbnail.
some harvest
she's
is going to be
dead.
bloody.
Well, I know, but
Your
we're gonna.
mother was wrong. It's just a moon.
She was wrong when she said that she'd protect me.
she'd be with me forever.
She was probably wrong when she said I love you.
Portia, won't you?
Oh, bah. just stand in front, Aiden.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
break formation.
I love the game. I love Human Shield. It's my favorite game. I get to see everything
All right, forward,
coming
let's go.
at me, at my face.
I pull out my pipe and I'll start poking Aiden forward.
Sure. By the way,
This is
Boof,
the discipline I need.
Boof, do you have your saw arm on, or is it still the golf attachment?
I think when I got back into the car, I would have put my
Okay,
bone
I'm just
saw
checking.
back on.
Maybe you were like,
I mean, I have it.
jogging?
I have it in the back of my
For a
shirt.
quick load quiver.
sure.
I don't go anywhere without all my attachments.
Well, the fresh smell
What
of
is that?
seafood reminds me of Mr. Peebles.
Is that a fist?
Why does it remind me of? Why does that remind you of me?
Oh God.
Blech.
Oh God.
You all right there?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Who's that?
Who?
That.
You can.
Can that child hear me?
I don't know.
Is
Can he?
It's
As a child, I'm very sensitive to
He
things.
has
Because
very
he's
typically
exceptional
ignored.
ears.
because
mouths of
his
babes.
senses have not been dampened by the reality of the unholy world that we live in.
He has
So
yet to
true,
work.
so true. Aiden, keep moving.
My grandmother said I have the polishing.
Let's go.
Polishing?
You better not be polishing in there.
Oh my gosh. I'll keep just rushing Aiden out of there.
We'll follow her through the dark to the crawfish house.
Sure.
Portia, it's happening again. Clear vodka, clear vodka.
Don't talk about the clear vodka. Are you okay?
So, as you guys arrive to the
Sure, Aiden isn't like
Texas Crawdaddy's base, that is where we're going to take a break. So, we'll be right back. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, if you've somehow been living under a rock for the last, 4-5 years, we have a little thing over at Patreon called patreon.com/botchedpodcast, where we create bonus content for you, the fans, in exchange for some monies. The great thing about patreon.com/botchedpodcast is there are all kinds of different tiers where you can get stuff in exchange for your money. We have stuff from, just joining the Discord, where it's a bunch of like-minded nerds doing different community-based things like weight loss, cooking, game nights, all kinds of different stuff. We also have all the way up to a bi-weekly game that you get to play with some of us from Botched as well as other listeners. One of the bi-weekly games right now that we're doing is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sort of themed kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. But what I want to talk to you about is the $5 level over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast. That's the bi-weekly game or bi-weekly episode that you get. You get 2 of those a month, obviously, bi-weekly. And this month is no different. You also get special episodes. This month, our special guest is a guest DM. It's not as, I would say, crazy comedy as we normally do. It's a little bit more of standard issue D&D, but with a very interesting premise, I think. And, but there's a couple comedy stylings thrown in because, we can't help ourselves but be completely ridiculous. So head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and check out the, hundreds, thousands of hours of bonus content that we have on there by now. Back to the show. And we're back. All right.
Hey.
So, the Texas Crawdaddy's base, you don't see any infected anywhere near this place, but you immediately notice the smell when you're about 100 feet away from this
So
place.
remind me again, Mike Feaster, why this reminds you of me.
I mean, you had stinky fish mouth.
Everything that went into my body was your fault.
I don't think that's entirely true because, you found crabs on the sand.
Yes, and I didn't want to ingest them except for the fact that you covered them in tasty Michelob Ultralights, which is my weakness, and I cannot help anything that you would put Michelob Ultralights on. I would have to ingest.
And remember, Mr. Feaster, that time that
You're
we hunted
Mr.
seagulls?
Feaster. I'm Mr. Peepers.
I'm sorry, Mr. Peepers. I get confused.
We have done this 100 times.
We used to hunt seagulls, and I would throw them Alka-Seltzer, and then when they exploded, you would eat them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They would explode as soon as I put them in my mouth. They would fall from the sky
like
and have
popsicles.
tummy, and then they would explode all over me, knocking my teeth out and covering me in viscous and goo.
No, your teeth fell out because you wouldn't eat citrus. You stupid dog.
I told you multiple
Scurvy.
times that I needed to have at least a little bit of vitamin C inside of my moosh, and you told me that was for winners, and you would never give it to me.
Also, and plus the lime is good in the PBR.
Well, I understand, but you didn't feed me enough limes, and now I am in a perpetual hell that is called purgatory.
Purgatory.
Did I hear this story?
No, Mr. So you just hear
Feaster
talking to something that's
Yeah.
Oh,
no one
okay,
else can
okay.
hear.
Sounds like you
and your dog had a rad time.
We did. Oh, sorry. Other people are here. Hey,
Is that gentleman okay?
I don't know.
I think he's talking to one of the spirits.
Don't
No,
look
no.
at
Wait a
me,
minute.
or it'll rub
Hold
off
on.
you or something.
Are you?
Don't rub off on me.
it's just Miller time, guys. I just need a beer. You're fine.
I don't like goofy time.
Feaster, is there a ghost?
Maybe. I
I don't deal with no ghosts. I ain't doing this. No.
I ain't afraid
You
of
have to
ghosts.
get rid of this
All right.
ghost.
You keep your delusions away from us.
Yeah, I just need more beer. So if there's beer in the crab shack,
You
let's go.
cannot use alcohol to overcompensate for the mistakes that you have made in your life, Feaster.
So, this building's pretty plain Jane in terms of it's just a rectangular shaped building. Looks like there's a dumpster off to the side and a shed in the back.
I know where I am.
But it's
going.
literally just a building by itself. There is nothing near this place. It is out in the middle of an open field, with the highway that you guys, or one of the roads that you were driving on, pretty close by.
All right. Check the traps, Aiden.
I'll put light pressure on them.
Is that why you keep him so skinny?
Good.
I don't
We-
set off
we are-
pressure plates.
Yes. Waste not, want not. That is the rule.
I savor a fortune on ball bearings.
Sometimes I allow him to eat some of the less rotten crawfish from the back.
I thought you were going to say sometimes I let him eat some of the lesser ball bearings.
Sometimes as a treat.
Sometimes I let him eat the smaller ball bearings because I don't need them.
Yeah, children moosh, much like Mr. Feeber's old moosh that I used to feed.
I
him.
hated every moment of it, and stop calling me Mr. Feaster.
I tell them, watch all of the crawfish shell piles. They're not what they seem.
Now,
Step
hold
on
on.
them. Your life may end quickly.
Real quick, voice in hand. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up one of these shells of crawfish.
Roll me a perception check.
I most certainly want to.
Good die I picked you.
Yeah, thank you about that. That's a 7.
I mean, you just see all these piles of crawfish
I just
shells.
want to pick up a single
Sure
crawfish.
you do.
shell.
I slap his hand. No!
Can I dex out of the way?
Suck the hands!
And
You could try and dex
and hit him?
and hit him.
Yeah. Like as one motion, like move
Sure.
back and then punch. Yeah.
Sure.
He's gonna dig
punch him?
Yeah.
That's how you get
You want
I
to punch
mean-
a child?
I mean, at least slap him.
Slap a child.
yeah.
Okay. What you get for dex?
Well, so to get out of the way of that push, I had a 12.
Roll me a dex, Aiden.
I guess it would be just an attack
Sure, an attack.
on my AC.
Dex is 11.
So he misses me.
So
And,
it's you and you smack him.
yeah.
My face.
Okay. Yeah, you try and take it away, but he's just a little quicker, and he just smacks you in the face instead.
Yet. Ow.
How dare you,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dr. Boof?
I mean, maybe if you would have
How dare you treat my meat child, Aiden,
if you would
like
have
that?
disciplined your meat child, I
meat
wouldn't
child.
have to do it for you.
Thought you swore to first do no harm.
We have invited you into our base after you so rudely kept information from us, and you do this. All you have to do is ask.
I'm gonna squat.
Go, Aiden, inside.
No, hold on. I'm gonna squat down to be on the level with this child.
Okay.
Welcome to the wasteland, bitch.
Your breath is horrible.
It's because it's just old
the
rotted cicada
Well,
shells.
that's the thing, right? So I pick up one of these crawdad shells,
And you compare them
and
to the.
I hold it up to the moon, using the moonlight.
They're semi-translucent.
How strong are they?
Not.
How strong are my cicadas?
They're nothing is strong about.
I'm gonna take a pocket full of these.
They're also they're much larger than the cicada shells,
I think
and
they
they're
would be
curled.
more. I understand. I think it's gonna be more intimidating if I mix it up a little bit.
It's just claws.
Claws
Yeah.
some hanging
heads, some
out.
tails.
Okay.
Do they still have tails on them?
I'm just imagining.
Food into his mouth.
I'm just imagining the body shells,
Yeah.
not the claws or anything.
No. But does it have a tail?
Or an antenna.
No, it's literally just the middle section.
Okay,
it's just
so
a little
I
curled.
can't eat a bunch of krill and just filter out everything else.
You can filter out gnats.
Okay.
If you drive fast enough with your mouth in the air, you can probably.
I'm still going to take a couple pocketfuls of these in case some of these cicadas go bad.
Yeah.
We ain't in cicada season right now.
true.
So, it would be nice to have a little bit of, dental insurance.
Sure.
In case things get real bad.
Yeah.
So Boof is rallying around the Aiden with a pocket full of shells.
With a pocket full of shells. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Beating on the Aiden with a pocket full of shells.
Okay.
I say, I'm surprised they lasted this long.
Well, I know, but they seem to not decompose, Portia. So it seems like a good idea to pocket them. So in case
They're slimy.
Well, so am I. I mean, that's just how I.
They got
am.
holes in them. They're cracked. They're not the best.
Well, so I mean,
I
you want to
I
count
know,
my
I know.
holes, voice in hand?
Yeah, you got a few.
I
Well,
got a
Boof?
few. Not as many as Charlie, but I got a couple holes.
Wow, it's weird that you brought that up.
Well, Boof.
Well, that's because we keep shooting.
She's got bullets.
Yeah, we keep
I
shooting.
don't know why.
No, it's because she's got bullet holes.
Yeah, we keep shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
you keep
lady.
shooting her in the leg.
Right.
It was mostly William, as I recall.
Before they enter, I say, you'll have to offer up something.
I got these pocket full of shells. Is this good enough of an entry fee?
Those are ours.
And Dr. Booth, get out of the way. And I'll look
Booth
back
is
I'll look at Charlie or I'll look at Mike and I'll say, do you have anything to offer before we give up our shelter to
I
you?
come from behind her legs and I say, "Pony up, bitches! No free rides."
Now, Portia, you've noticed that Charlie has an eagle on her shoulder, and they constantly have 3 eagles flying around them, like above.
What the hell?
They got a lot of eagles for some
Are
reason.
you all dying or something? What?
Those.
This entourage of eagles.
It's not a turkey vulture or anything. It's an eagle, Portia. It's freedom. They go nuts for us.
Surrounded by freedom.
She's Canadian.
Oh,
you said
no.
would take me away if I ever ran away.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they
And we
will
need
do
to
that.
watch our
They're
back now. They're here.
terrifying. Oh no! They've heard my thoughts in the night.
I say, what's
to come
up
to
with
enact
all the-
justice on me.
I say, what's up with all this freedom in the air?
Their eyes are so beady.
I want them because I'm real good at golf. And they didn't know that. And I did kind of kill William to get him.
Yeah, you did.
Do they listen well?
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think.
try some commands.
I think.
Animal handling. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever roll me an animal handling and then give me a command that you're trying to do.
All right. Yeah. So I assume that they gave me like the little spinny thingy with the fur on the end that
They
you're
give you a
supposed
cat
to
toy,
use.
yeah.
Yeah. Basically
Stick with the string and then a little bubble.
Con
and-
check for Boof. I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, it's not
That's,
shiny.
You twitch a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a dirty
it's dark.
20.
And that 20?
And it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
And I'm gonna kind of direct it toward Aiden. Just have it swoop past him.
Sure. So
As it swoops
Aiden,
by, I hold out my chest, say, stop! Ugh,
the bird,
that's enough!
you're telling the eagles to stop?
I'm talking to Charlie.
Oh, okay. The,
Yes, I know
Aiden,
it's
you
so
notice
good.
these eagles swoop down about 6 inches above your head and go,
I'll stay, Portia. I swear. Make the
Oh, okay, we understand. Okay.
You feel the graze of a talon go right over the top of your hair. It touches you.
Hold on.
Very
How
convincing.
how
There's
much-
3 of them? There's 3 of them,
There's
mighty
3.
DM?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flying overhead. Charlie's got one on her shoulder that's just sitting there, staring.
Each of you should, in order for your beast to be kept here, either you must offer up something, or
Feaster
I will
reaches
accept an eagle as well.
Feaster reaches into his bandolier of things
Oh.
to see if there's anything he could offer.
Okay. I gotta find
Is it a D6?
My nose rises up, all snooty-like.
I gotta find a page.
I
Try to imitate her. Just
I hope we didn't throw it away as we were cleaning the studio
I
today.
didn't throw it.
I have the
Charlie
thing.
is charmed. And she's like,
shuffle them.
all right, that's adorable. I'm sorry. I sent my eagle at you. That's pretty cute. I can't lie.
she's gonna snatch me, Portia.
How much does Aiden weigh? How much does Aiden weigh?
He's very
Enough
hungry.
to not set off the traps.
So enough to be carried away by eagles?
Oh my God, he's so malnourished. We gotta feed that kid.
To the eagles.
He needs chicken
Maybe
I
one
forgot
day.
the taste of food.
He needs
there we
chicken
are.
biscuits.
All right.
I got a 4.
It's a
that
pocket
mean?
full of rifle shells.
I hand a bunch of rifle shells to Portia.
It's like 5 rifle shells.
You might. Those are useful.
Sorry, 4 rifle
4
shells.
rifle shells.
Do I even have a rifle, DM? I don't.
I mean, in your armory of things that you've collected from trapping stuff and murdering people out in the wasteland,
Probably.
yeah, you've got some
Probably.
rifles.
Bullets are like caps in the wasteland.
This is a great contribution. You may enter.
They're like caps in the wasteland. You wear them in your head.
And
Yes.
Feaster immediately starts searching for beer inside the crawfish house or alcohol of any
Alright, what
kind.
do you have to offer, Dr. Boof, other than crawfish shells?
I got these 2 balls. I don't know what it means on my character sheet, but it says 2 balls.
2 balls.
Yeah, we always go over this where I write
Is
down
this a
things. and I have
euphemism
to-
or something?
I don't know what euphemisms
He
means.
literally, Chelsea, he writes down random fucking shit on his character sheet and then doesn't remember why he wrote it down, but he thought it was funny at the time.
Well, that's because I'm a
And then we have to explain
high-functioning
it-
alcoholic.
And then we have to explain it 8 weeks later when he's like, I got it on my sheet. What does it mean? What does it
Did
mean,
we steal
DM?
from
What
that
does it
guy's
mean?
House?
2 balls.
We're like,
I'll figure it out when you edit the episode and send it to me where I get 2 balls.
I don't know why
I bet
you
they're
get 2
racquetball
balls.
balls.
So,
Aiden looks at something hanging from Boof's
No.
side, and he says, "What about those binoculars?"
I do have these binoculars, but I kind of. Well, I only need one of them. Can I give you an ocular?
You want to break it in half.
Make
Well,
a telescope?
I got a dead eye. I got a Dane eye. I can't
Half
see out
of
of one of these.
binoculars is just a binocular.
No, it's an ocular. Son, please shut up. Nocular.
Told me to shut up, Portia, but I'm trying
Aiden,
to
would this-
express myself.
Would this please you, Aiden?
I would look through that, yes.
Okay.
Maybe I could gaze at faraway lands that I'll never touch.
Oh, Dr. Boof, if you please.
I mean, I can give your child some painkillers too if you want.
No.
Feaster
just
immediately
the
comes back and says,
binocular.
But I
Strength?
never had pills, Portia.
Strength to try and snap it in half?
He's got a saw hand. He just cut it in half.
Yeah, I'm just gonna saw it.
Oh, okay, you're just going to saw the thing.
No, just
Wonderful. Yes.
Takes you a little bit of
Very
time, but you do.
useful.
I'm gonna write
Thank
the
you.
bio.
You may enter and enter. Charlie, is there something that you can offer?
Oh man, I thought like there's only 2 of y'all, so I thought you only needed like 2 things.
2 of us, we house 3 people in our home.
Listen, how about this? I'll send my eagles to get us some food, and that'll be my thing.
Oh, most useful, please.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful, wonderful.
It might be
Eagles.
rats though,
They just
because
snatch up anything off the road.
yeah, and
Eagles.
it'll
2
probably
rats
already be
that
dead.
Notorious
Take
night
down.
hunters.
Yeah.
I mean, there's water around, right?
They get fish.
No, not really.
Then
Scooping up
there's a
alligators.
seafood. There's a
Oh,
seafood
God.
restaurant with no water
Oh
around.
God!
There's
A lot of those in Texas. as it
the
turns out.
water is
I
There's
was
got to
in,
be a river or
It-
something.
yeah, no,
ways
the
away.
Gulf looks like it's about 45 minutes away.
Yeah, I was in Austin, and there was a lot of like crab shacks and stuff, and I was like, maybe not. Kind of in the center of the state.
River crabs
I mean, eagles also hunt.
during the day. They don't have great night
so
vision.
she'll have
Oh,
them hunt
so we'll put night
during the
vision
day.
goggles on them that we got from
Where'd you
William.
get that?
From William.
Yeah, he had those real little beady eyes, so it'll work.
Yeah.
It'll work. Okay. I mean,
Canonically.
Portia believes
Yeah,
you, so.
definitely.
Wonderful. I'll expect dinner by tonight.
Okay.
It's already nighttime.
It's already
You got 10 minutes.
All
I'll
right.
expect dinner later tonight.
We're having brunch. Get me what I want.
Sure. Feaster, Boof, and Benson, as you cross the threshold into
Hold
this...
on. Say that one more time.
Feaster, Boof, and Benson.
Yeah, we're fucking law
It's the law,
office.
the law office of
We are.
Feaster, Boof, and Benson. As you guys cross the threshold of the Texas Crawdaddies, I need you to roll me a con save.
Do I have advantage because
No.
I'm a monster?
No, you're just a monster.
I hand the binocular to Aiden.
I
Feaster
look
gets a
through
14.
it and I say, I just see butts. What's the deal? These are broken.
It's a
It-
butt.
well,
Don't
shall-
complain,
well,
you
shall-
wanted it.
Yeah, these are
I have
actually.
feelings about this I need to discuss with you, Portia.
It just gives you pink eye, really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're. Well, never mind. He's 8.5. I'm not gonna say nothing.
This is normal. I don't wipe my ass really well yet.
We're working on it.
I have very itchy eyes.
What, a wasteland bidet?
I got a 5.
Okay. Benson?
I got a 19. Like it smells like Daddy's old house, and I'm not comfortable with it, but I'm fine.
Yeah, you're not comfortable with it. You're fine. Boof, you vomit profusely upon entering. I mean, just all over the place. Mike Feaster, you throw up a little bit, like a couple cups full of vomit.
Yeah,
haven't
like I
eaten.
just had a tequila shot from the rail, and I've been drinking all PBRs all day. Got the wet mouth for a second.
Get yourselves together.
But the inside of this place, while it is tidy, it smells awful. It is very well organized in here. But I mean, you could clearly see where the containers of rotting crawdad carapaces are.
Crawdad carapace.
Gross.
Band name called it.
Crawdad carapace.
Yeah.
Why don't you just call them crayfish, you fucking idiot?
It's a Zydeco band.
I'm going off the name of the place.
Okay.
Creek lobsters, then. Just
Creek,
call
lo-
them
Creek
Creek
lobster.
lobsters.
Texas
definitely-
Creek lobster.
That's definitely not a fake restaurant listing made to filter
It's
Yankees.
not. I will share my screen right now.
Creek lobsters.
Crick.
It says it's authentic Texas creek lobster.
I didn't look at the menu. I'm
lobster.
just looking at the map. It looks super sketch because it
Pinchy
literally
boys.
looks like it's
Man.
like a pole barn in the middle of the fucking
I'd
field.
love to look at a
I'm
map
looking it up.
while I'm playing.
I'm looking
I
Dungeons and
also
Dragons.
like to eat po' boy sandwiches. Thank you.
Fried oysters, baby.
A delicious po' boy
I
sandwich
also
would be.
like spaghetti pasta.
Spaghetti pasta. I can't.
Spagatkas.
So yeah, you are
Steak
now
meat.
Meow.
in the underground lair
Me.
or the above ground lair of Portia and Aiden. P&A, if you will.
Yeah, there's no basements down here because there's no bedrock.
It's true.
It's all mud all the way down,
And limestone.
all the way down
Yeah.
to the mantle.
Did Feaster find any booze?
And hot dogs, also hot dogs all the way down.
Oh,
forbidden
yeah, all the
pile.
way.
Roll me investigation.
I got a 17.
You find one can of beer that is mostly drank and like 10% beer, and the other 10% is rotted, like, crawdad juice.
What?
It might make you drunk.
I forgot. Den just remind me. I've got that beer upstairs for you that the market person gave
Oh,
to me,
nice, nice.
which is also
Crawfish juice.
10%.
Maybe not tonight.
No, we're drinking it now. Part 2.
Part
Oh,
2.
kitten.
It's not your butt.
Cat butt.
Cat bud.
There's a lot
We're
of
gonna
cat
get
butt
blocked.
Hey, lady. Hey, lady.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
What's... No, what? You're not a lady.
You're not lady.
It's clear to all who look upon you that you have nothing of the feminine wiles.
I don't even have male wiles. I am just.
You got male
Boof.
stink.
You got male stink.
I am just.
You're like
moved.
Alan Rickman in that Kevin Smith movie.
You got stink butt.
Red
Just
state.
smooth down there like a Ken doll.
Because what do you think I use this bone saw for?
That's why it's so smooth. He wipes with the saw.
You didn't have to use the bone saw to take it off, but I mean, I guess whatever floats your boat, dude.
I'm a doctor, child. That's what I do.
I don't think even doctors perform surgery on themselves. But
That's true. Dr. Braden did it for me.
He was the Lametta.
Come on, work it out. Work it out, Feaster.
Come on,
Metatron,
break it down
'cause
into the pieces.
Metatron?
the Metatron.
The Metatron.
Yeah.
There we go.
The Metatron.
The Megatron, got it.
May Metatron bless you with his pulse cannon.
Praise
Selma
Satan.
Hayek played Starscream in that movie.
I'm a fucking demon.
I'm a fucking demon.
I'm a fucking Decepticon.
Oh, God.
Oh, well done, Dennis. I'm glad when you have one joke.
Anyways,
You're in the lair of Portia.
the lair report. Make sure to keep your things filed in my cabinet. Place them there.
I was gonna
Don't
say,
just strew things everywhere.
It's a
Real tight ship, you idiots.
it looks like there's a pretty serious, like, organizational structure going here in terms of the things that she's taken from people or found.
Wow.
Should we take our shoes off before we come in? I mean,
Not necessary. But
Floor's
have.
pretty sticky.
yeah, I've done
Weird
it.
thing
though.
to ask by someone who doesn't
Doesn't
wear
own
shoes.
shoes? That's rude of you. I'm still looking for new boots.
Shoes are a luxury in the
I'm in the
wasteland.
market.
You can
yes,
make some
we are
crawfish
working
shoes.
to find some shoes for Agent.
I could use those
They have a
shells.
terrible
Yeah.
smell.
You want
Those,
to
those
try and make
shoes are like a
yourself?
ninja,
exactly.
a ninja shoe.
I will let you roll survival to try and craft some crawfish shell shoes.
Survival.
Heads-
Oh, I
heads
got
are on
the
the
roll.
toes.
Ready?
And you can tape them around your forearms to stop the zombie bites.
It won't.
I got a 16.
You know what? You with enough tape and determination,
And glue.
you
Horse
managed
glue
to
from corpses.
sure you managed
Kept
to
the-
make some wearable sleeves of crawfish shells for
I'm
your
gonna
feet.
run so quick on water, you'll see.
Your gross feet.
It's more like deformed chicken claws.
Yeah,
More than feet. I appreciate you voicing that by calling them human feet.
sure.
I cringe at the thought. Ugh.
His toe
So now
like
you can
tinks
hear?
on the floor,
Yeah.
like a
Like a
velociraptor.
velociraptor. I am a clever boof.
Oh, no.
He's not.
Clever swell.
I also have a minus 12 to stealth now.
Right.
Because of all the crunching every time you step.
And the smell.
Oh yeah.
When
Yes,
do you all need to be back to or go to Houston?
I have to be in before the street lights are on.
Well,
You
it's
should, Aiden. Yes, keep that in your mind. But
How do
the
you
rest-
even remember streetlights, man? You were like little.
Yeah,
Electricity.
but I wasn't blind.
Portia.
Weird.
Portia, I want you to roll
that's fair.
for me an intelligence check or a history check,
All right.
I went to
since
a
you've been
Streetlight
scoping
Manifesto
out
con
this area for a while.
Oh, I have.
when I was 21.
Amazing. I think you made me look up much of histories and do that. I've got a 13.
You know, the city of Houston is pretty well locked down by a gang,
Ooh.
which the name of depends on who you ask.
Ooh.
The Foot Gang?
It's the Oilers.
Most
isn't
of
it?
the time,
Oilers, right?
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they like to refer to themselves as the Houston Wreckers, but there's a couple in the ranks that refer to themselves as the Houston Ass Bros.
Boo! Throw your dice! Throw your dice at him!
That's why I got two screens.
I might have to start my dice.
That's why I got two screens, so they can't hit me.
It's 2021. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
They like a badonkadonk.
Oh my gosh.
Houston
I'm just going to
Sprockets.
call them the Wreckers. So, how are you going to get past the gang?
Oh, Feaster's really good at handshakes. I figured it'd be fine.
And I've seen the Warriors.
We're the
Just get milk
crawfish gang.
bottles.
So you're gonna run for 2 hours?
Yes, as we beat up these ass bros.
The apple crawfish boys.
We're the crawfish gang. We have big claws and butter sauce, hot butter sauce to throw on people.
So, well, that butter, it's not butter anymore. It's pretty gross.
It's
That's
turned
your
back
plan.
to milk.
Yes, it's disgusting. This very sight curdles my stomach.
Mr. Peebers loved curdled milk.
I did not like any of it, but you force-fed it to me.
I started chugging that beer to shut him up.
I was one of the only dogs that was lactose intolerant, and you knew that from the diarrhea I would have every...
I finished my beer. It's silence.
Silence.
But Portia,
So no
you know,
plan, then.
Portia, you know that basically there's this highway that sort of encircles the entirety of Houston. It's pretty much a square shape. It's Route 8, and they have like guard posts and trucks patrolling, and they're just like constantly watching. They're like a very territorial and violent gang that's watching over the entirety of Houston.
I mean, if you all would tell me your business in Houston, then I may be able to provide more information.
We're going for the cure. Robert Smith that shit.
Wait,
The cure.
what are you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. God damn it, Feast.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
sorry, I just had a beer. What? We're not
Did you
supposed to tell
all
her?
find it when we last... Oh, amazing. I wasn't sure when we were last in the party together, but it's real. Have you set your eyes on it?
No. We're supposed to find it in these 5 places.
No.
Now, hold on, Feaster. I would
What's up?
appreciate it if
I
you
mean,
would...
we have her ledger. Like, she knew about it.
Oh, God damn, Feaster.
Wait,
What?
wait.
Sharon,
My
Sarah, like...
ledger.
I'm gonna push Feaster through the door and put him outside.
Okay.
Fish.
Fish.
Wait, Feaster, is there more to impart? Who has my ledger?
I've got it right here, Portia. Here you go.
I take whatever Aiden gives to me.
It's just like a piece of
It's a Mars bar.
paper with some crayon on it.
I
He's
can't
got a
read.
crayon. Good job, Aiden. And I just roll it up and
I did
throw
a good
it on
job.
Away. Yeah.
throw it away.
Does that
Listen,
mean I don't
Portia.
get beat to sleep tonight?
Oh no. Well,
Oh.
Can I pull Charlie into like an employee room or anything else?
Take your time.
There's probably a
walk-in
back
cooler.
room
Okay,
where they
yeah.
kept, where they cooked
In the kitchen.
the kitchen. Yeah.
The back of there.
Okay. Oh yeah, Portia. We'll be right back.
Take your time. Don't dip in our supply. We'll know.
Of shells.
Yeah.
Shells. They're very useful. Great
Mine-
traps.
It's a renewable resource.
lots of keratin.
Charlie,
Boof.
What do you want to do, Charlie?
Listen, first of all, do you think that Feaster is possessed by a ghost? Do you think he's got a hand on him?
Hold on.
Because I don't like that.
Intelligence check. He's fine. He's been struggling with sobriety for about 30 years now. 28 years. No, 30 years now.
Sorry, when he was 12.
The wasteland, kind of gets to people.
Changes people.
If he's talking to himself, at least he sounds jovial while he's doing it.
Yeah, but he's telling our business.
Well, that's the thing, right? He drank that beer real quick and kind of got a head buzz and then just told Portia everything that we didn't really want to tell Portia. Is he a liability? Well, yeah, he was constantly, and so he never won't be. But is he cute? Yeah, I mean, he's also cute, so it's like...
Hey, Boof, roll me a perception check quick.
18.
So the kitchen that you go to is like swinging doors, and you notice you just hear like a and you see the door swinging a little bit, and it just stops. But that's it. That's all you see.
Seems fine.
Charlie, I think we need to
Kill.
maybe talk outside.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk outside.
All right.
Meanwhile, outside, Mr. Peebers, I'm sorry.
It is not okay. You are not okay.
I mean, you went for the knife. Like, it's not my fault.
Well, I mean, you were the one who gave me the knife to help.
Study the blade. I mean,
It was a hardwood floor.
you're ninja dog.
I tried to stop. The knife got stuck. and severed me into pieces.
It's because you weren't wearing your Naruto outfit that I got you.
I had the headband on, but that wouldn't stop my claws from sliding against the wood floors.
It's not my fault you wouldn't wear the footy booties.
They were not for me. They were 3 sizes too big and for a 12-year-old boy. I don't know why you tried to fit them on me. They did never feel right.
I posted it on Facebook Live. It was funny.
No, people were angry at you, crying for dog abuse, and they said they were calling the authorities on you. And you misread what they were saying.
Poor Mr. Peevers. I miss him.
No. Boof and Charlie come outside.
Yeah, Boof and Charlie walk outside as Mike Feaster's just standing there talking to nothingness.
Charlie gives Boof a
hey, guys.
pointed look.
I know he's just dealing with a lot.
It's a hate. He's got a hate.
He's fine.
And the door
you
does
have
like a
pills?
double like thunk thunk when you close it.
As in a child is coming outside?
You don't see a child out there.
Yeah, but my intelligence check tells me you're
you've
right.
You've never been here before. The door might just go tunk tunk when you.
Boof, did you say you had pills?
Well, yeah, I always got pills on me. I can't.
While all of this is happening, me and Aiden are going through our trap checks around the
Sure.
cabin and all
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
The usual night stuff.
Usual things.
Charlie, what do you want to do?
All right. Honestly, I think that Portia might. I mean, I read her whole book. I think she might have a lot more knowledge than we do about this stuff. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to read her into it.
Wait, are you saying the crawfish are solar powered?
What?
Me and Charlie are gonna walk a little bit further away.
Yeah.
From
And she
Feaster.
knows that?
Who's got the pills, by the way?
I do.
Okay.
Boof, you gotta help Feaster out.
All right,
There's no
Feaster.
booze in the apocalypse.
You have found booze multiple times,
I
Feaster.
drank it all.
You want a Feaster snack?
Yup.
Okay, you got it. And I take my pill bottle out.
So when you go to reach in for your pill bottle, there's a small child's hand also in there grabbing at
I'm
the pill
punching him.
bottle. Because someone botched. Because he botched.
21.
I need to escape from this horror of existence.
You
Get
punch
me
him
the pills.
right in the head as he is camouflaged to look like the desert background somehow.
Please, I want to feel something, anything but pain.
I'll settle for emptiness.
So what's 1 plus my strength?
Yeah.
5 damage.
You take 5 damage as you get clocked in the
Does
head.
it knock him down?
Yeah, he's a child.
Exactly. Good.
I'm a baby. I'm a little boy.
He's
No.
top heavy.
I've got a large head.
Yeah, he's got
You're a
he's
feast.
got a huge head. He's got water
You're
on
a
the brain.
thief.
Now.
I'm gonna, you're a little old for a soft spot, but I might give you one if you try that.
It's like one of those sippy cups. You hit it and it just sort of bobbles around for a bit.
Oh, so he's a weeble wobble.
Yeah, he's a weeble wobble.
He just can't fall down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold the bottle above my hand and
You
shake
said I was
it. So,
cute. Give me a pill.
so Feaster knows
They
that.
look like Christmas.
Yes, I'm ready to do things.
Feaster, sit.
Feaster sit.
Aiden sits too.
I pop a Adidas squat.
Like a
wait,
like a
what's an
tracksuit mafia.
Okay, wait.
Slob
What's
squat.
what is an Adidas squat?
You know exactly what it is.
What is it?
You've never been on Reddit?
Have you
Eastern
never?
No, I don't go on Reddit.
You've never seen.
Tracksuit squat.
Yeah, you've never seen like a Run DMC album art.
No.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Fucking educate yourself.
We're not
Too
disappointed.
busy looking up crawdads.
Yeah. It's the crawdad.
You did that real well.
Why don't you look up a real culture? Too?
Just look a real place up. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a pill in the air for Feaster
Okay.
Dex check.
with an
Dex check.
18 to
Yeah.
throw.
Dex check to catch it, Feaster.
8.
Do I notice
8?
that Aiden
Yeah.
is gone?
Not doing great.
Aiden, roll me a Dex check.
Yeah. 21.
So it hits you in the cheek, Feaster, and before you can react, you notice Aiden, like a great white coming out of the ocean, arms back, just
reaching.
flipping in the air, just snatches it
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Y'all
and
are
lands
making
on
my
the
day
ground.
so much worse.
Poison head. What kind of pill is this?
What kind of pill is it?
Oh, those are oxycodones.
Those are Oxycontin. Yeah.
Codone.
Codones.
Codones. So
Just kidding. They're pure fentanyl.
they're for adults. Jesus. Roll me a con save.
Oxycodone is Percocet.
Yeah, they're Percocets.
Con save?
I
I
dropped
know
my red,
these
so I gotta
things.
go with my pink.
Or that's hydrocodone.
6.
I'm wrong.
You don't feel great. Like within a minute after taking the pill, your stomach is just like poison. This is
Pooping
poison.
gravel.
Well, that's the thing with opiates. You don't poop, so he's gone. I'm sorry, Feaster. You only get one a day. I told you this.
I didn't get that.
Well, you tried. It's the child's now.
I'm gonna put
No.
my finger down the kid's throat and just mouth.
He's trying to stick his fingers down my throat.
I'm gonna suck the vomit right out of
I
you.
got a 13.
You just hear that from the inside.
So if you go outside, you notice that Feaster is shoving his fingers down Aiden's throat as he's wobbling
He
around.
swallowed
What are
poison.
you doing? And
He swallowed poison.
What I'll do is I'll hit the side of the building.
Okay.
Let's just like pretend there's a trap there, because I've trapped this whole place out.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
And I just hit it, and I want to see if I can just like trap him.
Trap
My
Feaster?
crawfish. It just drops like crawfish on top
It's a
of
crawfish
him.
cave.
Just rotted
Yeah,
crawfish.
sure. Feaster, roll me a dex save.
20.
Oh, you. So you notice when she hits the wall that there's a slight undulation in the soil, and you step to the side as this giant trap of crawfish shells just snaps up and encloses the area where you would have been standing.
Is the child there?
Give me that fucking pill.
It was next to Feaster, so
How
no.
come every time I took drugs that you dropped on the ground, you never tried to get them out of my system?
It was a
You
time
just-
of plenty.
You just pointed and laughed at me. Ha ha ha! Enjoy your 8 ounces of mushrooms, Mr. Peepers. Hope you have a good journey.
I
And you
say,
did.
stop doing that to my meat shield. I'm evaded. No.
He had
Run
Aiden
over
rolls
there.
a 10 to not puke.
You vomit profusely right there on the
Can't
spot.
read that shit.
Dex.
15.
You drop to the ground and position yourself right underneath Aiden's mouth as he baby birds into your mouth with vomit.
It's pill vomit though, so I'm just gonna close my mouth and keep it down. Con save.
Yeah, con save to not throw up to the throw up.
18.
You do. You gulp it down
Absolutely
like
not.
mother's milk. Just gulp, 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 gulp.
Shut
gulp,
up,
gulp.
Peebers.
And as the vomit is gulped down by an adult from a child, that is where we're going to call it. So thanks much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Even Boof is disgusted at this point.
That's
You
pretty
can
fucking
follow
bad.
us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botch Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, the Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic Skinner, God King Shanda Panda.
Praise her. Praise her.
May the eagles ever fly in her honor.
Shave her.
Shave her.
Females, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Snuggler Supreme, Sonata Mag, and Bread2287. You want to support the show? There's many ways to do so. You can go over to botchpodcast.com/store and buy anything there that we probably have in stock.
Like coasters.
I haven't done any
Nope, those are
inventory
out of
reload.
stock.
You want to do a one-time payment to support us? You can do so over at paypal.com/botchpodcast, or you can support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, Mr. Frosty Dog.
Hey, I hear you in my head all the
Nice.
time.
You can't financially support us, but still want to help the show out, you can head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media and tiny.cc/Gozer.
Are they still suing us?
I mean, we can't talk about it
Okay.
legally,
Yeah,
but
but-
we can still promote
Yeah.
them.
Remember
Hey,
the
He
law.
signed an NDA.
Yeah.
tiny.cc/Gozer for their new EP. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. Support her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Chelsea Bytes, thank you so much for tolerating our shenanigans with probably one of the grossest episodes we've done in a while.
That's saying something.
In a while.
Where Where do you not want to send people?
Let's not send them over to our Twitch channel. Hi, Chelsea Bytes here. When we're not building computers and hosting shows, we love to play with some of our best of friends here on Botched. And, roleplay all the time. So yeah, if you want to see more roleplay stuff, definitely roll through on twitch.tv/Chelsea Bytes. Also on Twitter. So yeah, just bring all the grossness, please.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
And as always,
As you stick your fingers down a child's throat who's just swallowed your last hydrocodone pill, scream botched, and we'll hear you.
see you next week, nerds.
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. I think we should do a cover of We Want the Funk, but Moosh instead.
Dennis, you don't play an instrument, so like it would have to go
I
on
do.
me and Chonky.
Play a recorder.
You do play me and recorder.
Technically, I also know how to play the alto saxophone and the piano,
Oh.
though I haven't in many years.
Where's your
Why
alto
is it
sax?
technically?
Technically, it
Where's
was
your grand
pawned
piano?
off by my sister when she robbed my dad's
That's
house.
right. Yeah.
For drugs.
For drugs.
For drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then she
for
left her
drug-
credit
No,
card
no,
at
no,
Mama's
no.
2 weeks
Love
ago.
it.
She burglarized your dad's house.
Sure.
Robbery is use of threat or intimidation.